95% of people will set a goal this year and never achieve it. Not because they're stupid, not because they're unlucky, but because they rely on something that was designed to fail them: motivation. Motivation is a lie, and the sooner you accept that, the sooner your life will change. Here's what nobody tells you. Motivation is an emotion. It comes and it goes, just like excitement, just like anger, just like that feeling you get on New Year's Eve when you're convinced this year will be different. But what happens 3 weeks later? The alarm goes off at 5 a.m., and it's cold and dark, and your bed feels like the most comfortable place on earth. Where's your motivation then? It's gone, because it was never designed to stay. The people who actually change their lives, the ones who build businesses, transform their bodies, and master their craft, they don't run on motivation. They run on discipline. And discipline is not what you think it is. It's not grinding yourself into dust. It's not white-knuckling through every day. Discipline is simply doing what you said you would do, whether you feel like it or not. That's it. That's the whole secret. Let me give you a real example. There was a study done on Navy SEALs, some of the most mentally tough humans alive. Researchers wanted to know what separated the candidates who made it through Hell Week from the ones who quit. It wasn't physical strength. Some of the biggest, most athletic candidates rang that bell first. It wasn't intelligence. It wasn't background or upbringing. The difference was one thing. The ones who survived took it one evolution at a time. They didn't think about the 5.5 days of suffering ahead. They thought about the next meal, the next exercise, the next 10 minutes. That's discipline in action. It's not about being motivated to do hard things. It's about shrinking the task until it's impossible to say no. You don't have to work out for 2 hours. You just have to put your shoes on. You don't have to write 3,000 words. You just have to open the document. You don't have to overhaul your entire life. You just have to win the next hour. Here's the system. It's called the 2-minute rule, and it will rewire your brain. Whatever habit you're trying to build, shrink it to 2 minutes or less. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to meditate? Sit for 60 seconds. Want to eat better? Prep 1 meal. Your brain resists change. It's wired for comfort and survival, not growth. But it can't resist something that takes 2 minutes. And here's the magic. Once you start, you almost always keep going. The hardest part of any habit is the first 2 minutes. Do this every single day. Not when you feel like it. Every day. Rain or shine, tired or energized, happy or broken. Because here's what happens over time. Those 2-minute actions stack. They compound. 1 page a day is 30 books a year. 1 workout a day is a completely different body in 6 months. 1 small discipline, repeated daily, creates a completely different life in 12 months. The version of you that you want to become is not on the other side of some magical moment of inspiration. That version of you is on the other side of 1,000 boring, consistent days where you did the work anyway. Motivation got you to click on this video. Discipline will change your life. Subscribe to The Iron Mind. New content daily on building a mindset that cannot be broken.